Hi, and welcome back to The Soup. I'm your host through the miasmic tour de force that is Washington, D.C. politics. Longtime White House correspondent Brian Karem. Thanks for joining me. Look, I'm going to talk a little bit about, as everyone has, about Dear Donnie's latest indictment. That's right. This week on Monday, Donald Trump, late Monday night, was indicted for a fourth time. That now makes 91 felonies the former president is now facing. He's got 41 counts in the Georgia indictment. I'll go over them briefly. 22 counts related to forgery or false documents and statements. 8 counts related to soliciting or impersonating public officers. 3 counts related to influencing witnesses. 3 counts related to election fraud or defrauding the state. 3 counts related to computer tampering. 1 count related to racketeering. And 1 count related to perjury. That is the standard bearer for the Republican Party in 2024 so far. He leads the pack in the GOP for the next presidential nomination. He's under indictment from 4 different jurisdictions, 91 felony counts, facing RICO charges, 18 indicted co-conspirators in Georgia, at least 30 unindicted co-conspirators, and facing federal and state charges, and he's been impeached twice and adjudicated as a sexual predator, molester, or rapist, take your pick, in 2 cases. So that's Donald Trump in a nutshell. And there are people scared to death that Dear Donnie might once again escape. But I want to go to page 18. This is category 5 of the latest indictment against Donald, when they quote him saying, quote, "Just say that the election was corrupt and leave the rest to me and the Republican congressman." This is a statement used to establish RICO predicates, which means organized crime. Not so organized in this case, but it is Donnie. So, it's as organized as Donald can get. But organizing a vast group of people to go after and try and screw the election and keep him in office. That's Donald Trump. And of course, the Republicans are right behind him. And he said, his latest tweet on his social media was, "A large, complex, detailed, but irrefutable report on the presidential election fraud which took place in Georgia is almost complete and will be presented by me at a major news conference at 11 a.m. on Monday of next week in Bedminster, New Jersey. Based on the results of this conclusive report, all charges should be dropped against me and others. There will be a complete exoneration. They never went after those that rigged the election. They only went after those that fought to find the riggers." Look, I didn't say it, he did. Nonetheless, look, folks, let's look at this logically. If Donald Trump had exculpatory evidence that would exonerate him, that means evidence that was prove he was not guilty of a crime, he could have presented that before the grand jury. That's how usually grand juries will take it. They offer you an opportunity to talk to them. You can present evidence. He chose not to, because he doesn't have any. And there are those who are scared to death that Donald Trump will once again beat this rap. But let me tell you, folks, it's not going to happen. Donald Trump is headed for prison. Donald Trump will be in prison. Donald Trump will not be on the ballot next year. Donald Trump is done. 91 felonies, and it's only going to get worse. For the next 16 months, strap yourself in for a bumpy ride, because, folks, this is not going to go gentle into that good night. You better have a set on you, because it's going to cost you. This is not for the faint-hearted. This ride is dangerous, but stick around, because it will get better. Anyway, peace and love. Catch you next time.
Hey, Midas Mighty, love this report? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram at MeidasTouch to keep up with the most important news of the day. What are you waiting for? Follow us now.